Gambling is an addictive activity by nature, and for obvious reasons. People see it as a way of making a quick buck for minimal effort. You put $1 in, and you get a chance of winning $1 million. And even if you only win a few dollars, the thrill of winning is bound to get you wanting to go back for more. Now, a lot of us has also heard of some friend of a friend winning a nice sum during their trip to Vegas, but stories of winning big in the casino is kind of like a taunt kill montage. You get to see the glorious moments of humiliating your opponents in one big video, but what you don't see are the hours and hours of failing miserably. For all of us who play TF2, we can also try our luck in some kind of gambling within the game. You can buy a key and open a crate, get 10 skins and hope to get a nice upgrade, or simply play the game. But there's also another form of gambling that's closer to casino-style gambling, and those are the ones hosted in other websites using TF2 items. Places like Saloon.tf and Backpack.tf offer gambling pots that you can use your own backpack items to try your luck with, much like other games with tradable items, like CSGO. But the one I would like to talk about today is Sweetstakes.tf. Sweetstakes.tf is owned by Jiu, who you may also know as being the owner of Scrap.tf. The rules are simple. You start by depositing any items you want from your backpack to a sweepstakes bot. It can be metal, keys, hats, anything that's worth more than one refined, according to the market. Every round of betting pot has 10 slots, and you and everyone else on the website can bet a maximum of 5 items into the pot. The more valuable the items you bet, the higher your chance of winning. Once there are 10 items in the pot, or 15 seconds have passed by without anyone betting, the pot is closed and a winner is drawn from the random number generator on the website. And then a 5% tax from the pot is given to the site and the winner receives the rest. Now this all seems good and fun, but at the end of the day it is still gambling, and nothing is certain if you're gambling.
I was right. It's a call, you need a queen. Oh my god. You use it.
Now, I'm definitely not the type of person to do online gambling. So, I will tell you of a story of a friend of mine who tried the website out instead. Let's call him TFHK. Now, CF is not a serial gambler, but he does like to take chances once in a while. Offline, he plays poker with his friends, and he also opens crates on TF2 once in a while. So when he found out about Sweetstakes.tf, he realized it could be a good way to make some profit by sniping. Now, what is sniping, you might ask? Remember I said that a round ends when a pot is capped out at 10 items? Well, what snipers do is that they wait till the pot is at least half full, and then they finish the pot by putting in 5 items at once, which cost more than the rest of the pot. As a result, they will have more than 50% of chance of winning every time. It's a practice that's frowned upon, and can sometimes backfire, but a legitimate strategy nonetheless. CF found this a really easy way of making a small profit, and started to snipe regularly. As a result, because he always made sure to pay at least 70% of the pot, he made a slow and steady profit. After a while, he had a profit of over 25 keys. This is all great for CF, but unfortunately, there is one thing that he forgot. He gets incredibly unlucky in gambling. In fact, he always seems to forget that he loses all his poker games, and he has never uncrated an unusual or gotten an Australian in MVM in his years of playing TF2. The two unusuals he has are both earned by years and years of trading. So back to the story. One day CF was just using sweepstakes like the past few weeks he's been doing, and then he started going on a losing streak. It was a combination of bad luck, bad betting, and being outsniped by richer people, and at the end of the streak, he lost around 5 keys. Now, some people would just stop there and accept that they're having a bad day, and cut their losses, but CF was insistent on making a profit that day. So in the next round, he did what he vowed never to do. He put in his unusual in an attempt to snipe, and in the end, he lost on an 80% chance of winning, purely due to misfortune. He lost over 30 keys in just 10 minutes. And that's the end of the story. It's a simple story, and maybe one you've heard before numerous times, but I think everyone gets a different lesson out of this. For CF, is that gambling is simply not worth it. He went cold turkey after that bet and immediately cashed out what remaining items he had on the website. For others, who may actually make regular profits off of these websites, maybe the message is simply you should gamble wiser and calculate your risks better. But no matter what conclusion you get from CF's anecdote, only one thing's for sure. At the end of the day, the house always wins.